few years ago, my apartment was being renovated. In the meantime, I was placed in a different renovated apartment while they completed my place. The wait was fine because I had a lot of things to take care of and keep my mind off it. And it was cool to be in a new apartment with a different layout. One day I watched people go in and out of my apartment with different tools and materials, and I began to get excited over the possibility of what could be waiting for me on the other side of this wait. It felt so good because I knew, based on the work that I saw in the temporary apartment, that mine was going to be great. That's when a thought came to me that I would like to approach my life with such expectancy as I had for my completed apartment, because even though I had yet, at the time of that thought, seen all the changes that had taken place, I knew that it was going to be amazing and more than I expected. I never felt like I wanted the process to hurry up. And this was big for me because I struggled with impatience many times before. I also had a lesson in stewarding well over the temporary apartment, or what I had in my hand, because it wasn't mine. Also, I kept working on what was in front of me and had to let go of being in control of the process or the work being done and just be. Wouldn't it be nice to think that even though you're in the interim, that something is waiting for you to build inside of you whatever you need, so that when it is time for you to take ownership of whatever it is, you are ready, willing, and able. To rewind just a bit, this apartment became mine after a long, arduous search. A search that was filled with lots of excitement, followed by disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. When I found this place, it was in the unlikeliest of scam-free places, Craigslist, but I took a shot. It was a modest place, to say the least, definitely older, but a nice size and in a small complex in LA County, which is what I wanted. The rent at the time was decent too. Well, even though I was so thankful to have finally found a place, there were things about it that weren't really desirable, but I still made it work. So a couple of years before the renovations, I thought to myself how much this place would be so much better and more comfortable if some things were replaced or fixed. Well, when it was finally done, I had a chance to see the apartment before officially moving back in, and I was more than pleased with the after. Everything that I wanted replaced or fixed was done, and there were even some bonuses I never knew I needed or wanted. The thing is, I never mentioned to my apartment manager about those things I had wished for those couple of years prior to the renovation. But look what God did. I was so grateful that updating the apartments was the project that the manager decided to take on, that I was able to steward well over the temporary apartment, and having patience with the process. And I can look back now and be so grateful that these lessons did not go unnoticed. God is in everything. So what are you believing for with expectancy?